In this video, we'll be showing you how to run a dbt cloud job after importing data to Snowflake. Let's dive in. Jump right into Shipyard here, and you can see that we already have a vessel in our fleet builder, and this vessel is download a Google Sheet to a CSV. Since this video is importing data into Snowflake and then running a dbt job, we have to first have some data inside of Shipyard to import. You can't go from your local machine to an import to Snowflake, so we're going to download a Google Sheet file as a CSV, then push it into Snowflake. So you can see that it's just this YouTube video example table that I have inside of Google Sheets, and I'm calling it test.csv once it gets inside of Shipyard. So now let's go back to add our Snowflake vessel here. So we're going to upload a CSV to table. We can drag it up there, and again I just need to first name my vessel, upload CSV to table. Okay, and then I just need to put in all my Snowflake information, so my username, my password, my account name, the warehouse that I would like this to go into, and we can look inside of Snowflake. We want it to go into this demo DB database in the Snowflake video schema, so it exists right here. So our warehouse will be the test warehouse. Our database is demo_db. Like we saw here, the schema again is that Snowflake video schema. The file name is the test.csv, so that's the file name from the first vessel that we had, and then we can name our table. So we'll name this data from Google Sheets, and then we can append, replace, or add data only if the table is indeed. We'll just leave it append for right here. So this is all we need for our Snowflake vessel. And so last but not least, we need to go ahead and get our dbt cloud blueprints. And we want our execute jobs, so we just want to start our job here. So pull it up there. We'll name this vessel execute dbt cloud job. So then we just need our service token for dbt, our account ID, and our job ID. Okay, so now all three of these vessels are set up, so now I can connect them all together, and I want them all to be connected based on a success. So reading through this fleet, so we're first off going to download that CSV from a Google Sheets table. If that's successful, then I'm going to upload that CSV to a table inside of Snowflake. If that's successful, then we'll execute a dbt cloud job. Okay, so now that with that is set up, we just want to name our fleet, so we'll name it Snowflake to dbt cloud, and we'll say import data. Okay, so now we can click Save and Finish down here in the bottom right-hand corner of our screen. This is going to take us to a page telling us that the fleet has been created successfully, as you see here. And now I can click Run Your Fleet. So whenever I click Run Your Fleet, it's going to tell us that the fleet was successfully scheduled to run immediately. So it's going to take us over to our fleet log page here. So before this starts running, or as it's running, I want to talk about how else you can kick off a fleet run. So what we just did was an on-demand run. You can kick this off by clicking this purple Run Now button at any point during while you're working on a fleet. But if you look under the Triggers tab here, there's also a scheduling trigger that you can schedule based on time. And there's also an API trigger where you can schedule based on programmatic API calls. And so you can see in our fleet log here, so this is going to be like a live view of what's happening in our fleet run. So you can see our first vessel that downloaded that CSV from our Google Sheets. That one's already completed there. You can see it turned green. You can see in this yellowish orange color here the second vessel, which is uploading that CSV to Snowflake. It just finished as well. So I can actually click into that on the Gantt chart, and it's going to show me the Python output from that vessel run. You can see all the inputs that we had here, as well as the password being protected there for Snowflake. And you can see that it created the table data from Google Sheets because it didn't exist, and then it took test.csv and appended it to that table. So now if I go look inside of Snowflake and refresh this, you're now going to see this data from Google Sheets table that exists there. So let me go back to our fleet log, and you can see now that our execute dbt cloud job has finished as well. I can click into that, and it says just kicking off the job 24990 on account 19812. So in this video, we talked about how you can kick off a dbt cloud job as soon as you import data into Snowflake. If you have any questions about this solution or how you can use Shipyard in your organization, use the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team of data experts. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, check out these related videos.